Le Mans burst into life on a sweltering June weekend with thousands of fans arriving for the 24-hour spectacle, cheering on their favourite drivers. Toyota had outgunned Porsche for overall pole in the LMP1 category, while Darren Turner had qualified first in the GTE Pro class in his number 97 Aston Martin.
We have best car, just not push too much. Try to bring home one piece. I mean, that's only goal.
Qualifying was okay. Obviously, the Toyota ran super fast, so that was a stunning lap. Neil will take the start. I parked the car nicely for him on the grid. Yeah, looking forward to it.
It's hot. This is going to be brutal, I think, at times. And it's going to be an amazing battle, I think, throughout our class, throughout the race.
If we can manage the tyres for the first couple of hours in this heat, then we should be in a good place for the rest of the race.
This is great. I mean, you know, this is a race you always dreamed of going. It's my first time here, so it's really special to be here.
And we're racing at the 2017 24 Hours of Le Mans. Toyotas from the front row get a decent start, very good start, but the Porsches right in behind them.
Japanese manufacturing giant Toyota and their drivers have a burning desire to win Le Mans. Anthony Davidson knows how hard victory is, but is optimistic this could be their year.
The aim this year isn't just to be on the podium, it's to win. We feel like we're coming back here stronger than ever, and you know, we're well prepared with the three cars that we have to give ourselves the best chance possible to make it happen. With the reliability of the cars, one failure, one fault, or even one puncture perhaps is enough to ruin your chances of victory here.
Across the paddock, Porsche sees the return of 2015 Le Mans winners Earl Bamber and Nick Tandy, this time in different 919 hybrids, trying to ensure Porsche's hat-trick in the top category.
I have a good feeling this year. I think we have everything with all the tools to be successful, and to find Earl as a successor to Mark was, I would say, the perfect, if you call it, replacement, because they have the same kind of idea about motorsport, the same kind of spirit.
Oh, drama for the number 2 Porsche. Timo Bernhard's got it back to the garage. This looks serious. This could be the race over for them.
We brought the car in and now guys are checking and repairing, and we try to be out as quick as possible.
The Porsche number 2 car finally made it back out, but found itself way down in 56th position. The Porsche 911s in the GTE Pro class were faring slightly better and fighting for the lead. Scorching hot temperatures meant tyre management would be key to a successful weekend at the great French race.
The tyre is everything. It's your connection with the track. It makes the suspension as well. It's really important. Mainly you have to choose the right tyre for the right conditions and at the right moment. As soon as the temperature change, the humidity change, if the sun go down, the night's coming, you have to switch at the right moment, because when you go for a stint, in GT you go minimum for 2 hours. And if you choose the wrong tires, you can struggle for 1 hour or 1 hour and a half. And you cannot change, because if you change, you're losing too much time.
Temperatures were slowly dropping as the sun went down and drivers were settling in for the unpredictable night hours where traffic gets complicated. The pair of Corvettes were right in the thick of it in GTE Pro and would use both their experience and in-car technology in the battle ahead.
The garage is full of screens so they can see every corner, and they'll try and give us as much feedback as we can about what is the situation like up ahead of us. We also have the radar system pointing backwards. Pretty much what that does is try and identify, is it a prototype or is it a GT car? Is it somebody you need to fight with, or should you let him go? Because most of the time here we'll get passed by prototypes, and the aim is always minimize the time loss. At night the radar system is unbelievable, almost. I wouldn't want to do it without it.
Corvette off at the Porsche curves. It's the 64 of Tommy Milner stuck in the gravel. This is his outlap from the pits. Now, can he get it back there?
They were not the only GT runners to suffer during the night. Porsche's Michael Christensen crashed out in the early hours. In the GTE and class, there were the same fears as Hollywood star and team boss Patrick Dempsey was just hoping his drivers could avoid the debris.
I think the big story is really there's so much carbon fiber debris that you're seeing it we had it with our first pit stop that caught us out. That's what happened, and I think that's probably what happened with the 98 car as well, and probably with the Corvette most likely. So I think that's, you know, you just got to have some luck and not run into that stuff.
Probably the cruelest twist of the night was still to come. A double shocker in the top category as Toyota's curse haunted them once again. First, the number 7 was hit from behind, and then shortly after, the number 9 retired with mechanical problems, leaving the way clear for the number 1 Porsche to win the race, assuming nothing went wrong. The early morning sun captured the aftermath of a disastrous night session for many marquee teams up and down the paddock. Toyota was left with only one challenger to take on the leading #1 Porsche several laps ahead.
The hybrid units on both Porsche and Toyota have been getting a workout, and if there's a stumble from the leading #1 Porsche, the world champion, we could have an LMP2 victory here. Extraordinary stuff. The big battle on the track has been the GT battle, and the GTE Pro category has been awesome. When I stepped out the studio, Corvette were leading, but that could have changed, probably has done. It could be Aston Martin, it could be Ferrari, it could be anybody at the moment, and nobody's putting their house on who wins that one until 3 o'clock this afternoon.
In mid-morning, Porsche had a comfortable lead of over 13 laps, with the closest rival being the #38 LMP2 car of Jackie Chan Racing. But Le Mans hadn't finished dealing out bad luck, and Andre Lotterer suddenly came to a grinding halt.
Guys, what's happening? Engine off, engine off.
Extraordinary! What a cruel race! Absolute devastation in the Porsche #1 garage.
Car is out, and we'll close the door here in the last 5 minutes. So now we're just fingers crossed for car 2 that it can get back in front of the LMP2 car, but it looks tight, so it's been a bizarre year.
Different pit strategies muddled the picture in GTE Pro, with all manufacturers still in with a chance, but it was the #97 Aston Martin and the #63 Corvette trading paint for top spot.
Whoever walks away with this victory earned it, and whoever finishes second deserves a big pat on the back, because I'll tell you what, to be this close after this far, as difficult as it's been, is an extraordinary accomplishment.
After one of the greatest recoveries in Le Mans history, Brendan Hartley's stint paved the way for Timo Bernhard to finally restore order at the front, passing Ho Pin Tung in the Jackie Chan LMP2.
Timo Bernhard goes past the #38 Jackie Chan DC Racing LMP2 car, and Porsche lead Le Mans. This car, with over an hour in the garage yesterday afternoon, back at the head of the timing screens. Now they've got to make it to the end.
Push hard to get ahead of the P2s. We never expected to be leading with 40 minutes to go. I don't want to say too much yet. It's a crazy race. We know what Le Mans can bring. And yeah, keeping my fingers crossed and trying not to think about it too much.
But the drama hadn't finished. Jordan Taylor in his Corvette C7R was using every inch of the track to hold off Johnny Adam in the #97 Aston. But on the final lap, the #63 started slowing due to a puncture, which gave Aston Martin victory in the GTE Pro class. In a race of pure attrition, Timo Bernhard succeeded in guiding the 919 hybrid home to take overall victory.
Oh, well done. Well done, everybody. Crew, well done for all your hard work.
Porsche have now won an unprecedented 19 overall victories at Le Mans.
Absolutely incredible to get one for, Brendan and Timo. I mean, they've been both part of the program from the beginning, and this day was amazing. I can't believe that we managed to pull that off from the back of the field, 1 hour in the box. It's down to the hard work of the people in this pit, because without them, we wouldn't have got running again, and this is one's for them.